I just wanted to show everybody. Oh my god, I can't see a thing, the light. I love how they disappear into the grass. Can't see her, I can't see this. Oh, there she is. It's so bright. Hello, you want something to eat? You want some food? You're all hanging around here. That's fine. Hey? Because this paddock goes all the way there and down to that trailer there on the right. So on this side of the road, just trying to get above our glorious permanent housing situation. Then it goes down here, another 200 metres. The electrician measured it, so we're going to get the electricity on. So it's really expensive as it's 200 metres. I'll just try and move around so I can actually see what I'm filming. Oh, he is in the video. So right. Do you want something to eat, old man? Hey? Bye! Oh, my posh kitty boy. I'm going to just turn it off and I'm going to go in here. Hang on. Hello, Bubba. You're going to tell everybody how beautiful you are. You're a good boy, aren't you? His skin's pretty good for coming through summer. I'll just video the girls while I give him a pat. And they're up there. I'll show you his skin actually. Here. Yeah, I'm just getting this off. Looks like he's been bitten by this Cleo. Actually, I'm gonna go get that oil. I'll do that now while it's the sun's gone down. Oh, I can feel a lump in his mane. Yeah, just I was looking at Cleo and I just don't think she was this thin when I got her. Yeah, she was pretty thin, but she put on weight quite quickly, and just even adding salt and stuff, like when they come to you and they're dehydrated, often they sweat when they're travelling, and he's just really, he was really, really thin. I was quite shocked when I first saw him because I'd seen photos of him and he honestly did not look that thin. It's just the angle. Sometimes you can take photos and it doesn't show things up quite so well, because then when you know, like from the side, a horse mightn't look quite that thin. Then when you get the angles in and you really, because when you really see how dipped in he is. Hey, my boy, I might bring you out. I don't know what to do. Just keep feeding him, I guess. I'm going to go and get some, I want to go and put some stuff on him here. So I'm going to go and get that stuff, that oil for him, for his, just for some bits. He doesn't mind that, do you? You don't mind having a bit of a scratch, do you? I'll just keep giving him a bit more of a scratch when I'm talking. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. He really is. Look, he's quite happy. Quite happy. At least I feel I can touch him now. Like when I first got him, I just didn't feel I could, be so rough on him because he was just so thin. And even though he's still thin here, like just running my hands across here doesn't feel as frail as he was. Hello. Hello, Miss Penelope Pitstop. Am I coming over to you, am I? Oh, my girl. Never likes people approaching her, really, do you? She never really knows what that means. Human beings have kind of always meant some kind of suffering, haven't they? We're a spooky bunch, aren't we? Hey, look at you. Got watery eyes. Hey, I know, I'm sorry. Hey. You happy with your new herd? You've had a lot of herd friends come and go, haven't you? You've got Arthur now. You've got your old girl Cleo. She's not too bossy. Well, I mean, she is very bossy, but she's also pretty cool, isn't she? Yeah, I just got that thing off her eye. Hey. Hey. I'll get you some food. I'll get you some food. Her fur just feels like so bloody soft. Yeah, it feels like velvet. I know, I'm annoying, aren't I? Can you hear her chewing? Hey? You're a good girl. Hey? My neighbours are here. They just come up for the weekend. They're actually having a good time. They're bringing the kids up. I think it's probably a good idea to get them out of the city, away from electronics, because there's no reception here. I have to run a satellite dish. Hey, yeah. Yeah, hello. You're looking at me. Hey, Miss Cleo. Hey, Miss Cleo. That's our little campsite. We've pretty much got everything we need. I need a landline, that would help. It would help, wouldn't it? You're following me. Hey, you're enjoying that. You're enjoying that cuddle. Hey, hey. She's got a dreadlock there, I'm just letting it grow out. She hates being groomed. When I had less horses, I used to be brushing her mane and tail. I think she's quite relieved. I prefer to groom like this, like, get this sort of stuff off and help. And then you see? And she likes that, that feels nice. Give her a good rub. Get rid of this. Use my fingers like a scraper. It's really bizarre weather, isn't it? Because we're going into winter. So I'm not really sure what's happening with her fur, why I can even do this with it. Because this is the sort of thing you get after winter. But I reckon that feels really nice. I think she's enjoying it. Her ears are back because she's just listening, but she's quite relaxed. I'll keep going around and going on the other side. It's really so much better. I only really have one person that kind of helps do much videoing. My kids will do it occasionally, but my daughter's boyfriend, he's the most patient. It's because he's not my child, so he's a lot more polite. So he does good videos for me. Hey, my girl. Going good. And lifting up the tail. You want to scratch on? Just show everyone. Bop, bop. Hey? Hey? This is quite a bit of it, isn't it? Like, and I did this not long ago in another video actually. I'm always taking videos. I don't know if anybody's interested in sharing our lives. What do I do for a living? I'm an academic. I teach people at university and in IT, mainly in security, but a bit of software development as well. And I'm a software developer in web apps and mobile apps mainly. So I was in chess club at school, couldn't throw a catch, and I'm the sort of person that would be useless in a primitive society because I'm not very practical, but I'm good at theory things and philosophical things. And I love my horses. I just freaking love animals. I've always been obsessed with horses, and I know that having all these horses late in my life has been rescuing them is definitely, there's a psychological thing. I mean, you don't have to be just giving her a tail a scratch. She likes that. Making sure there's no, the ticks are pretty much finished already, which is good. I love my horses, and there's just something about them because they're so powerful and amazing and so gentle, and I think the fact that they've got the biggest eyes of any land animal sort of hits women in particular, because we're programmed to, you know. Oh, she didn't like that. That was a bit crusty, wasn't it? Didn't like that. Felt a bit bad. Hey, look at this. They've had a good shake out. I'll go and get that wool and then I'll feed them. I don't want to do any of this when they're eating. It's just changes the herd dynamics when there's food, and I don't like. It always puts the human at risk when you've got food around. I don't like to kind of multitask with them. You know, I've got so many horses, and I like to break them down into bite-sized herds. Look at her, she's so happy. That's a good girl. I just want to have a look up here what it was that was. See here? Oh, I won't do it. It's okay. She's looking at me. I know. I'm not going to do it. I understood. You're okay. Oh, my girl. We have ridden her a long time ago. I've retired her. I just don't think it's fair. I mean, she's actually not in bad nick, but I just want to give her a rest, you know. She's had so many foals in her life, and hey, haven't you? And I just don't, you know. I think she's better off for not being ridden, and just made that decision a few years ago, and just I think she's happier. She knows she's not going to get ridden. And out of all the humans, she likes my children and I. She knows us all well, and oh, I just love this horse so much. Yeah, miss Tuppy still. Drives me crazy. You know, my favourite horse, her and her baby. Well, I know you're not supposed to have favourite horses. I say that, and then if anything happened to any of these others, I'd go nuts. Are you going to tell Mr. Skinny to move? I'll do some electric fencing tomorrow along here. They keep knocking their feed containers through. Hi, my girl. What you doing? Hey, she's a good girl. You like being over here, and you've got itches under your thing too. You're a good girl, aren't you? I miss your girl. Do you miss Tuppy? I don't know what she thinks. I was watching this thing on this Mustang, and how he went viral on Dodo. Hi. How he met his a mare that he'd had for, I don't know. He met up with a mare, and they were really happy to see each other. They knew each other even after years, and I thought, you know, because I've watched elephants, and they say, you know, elephants remember each other, and like, you know, of course, I reckon horses must. What you doing? Did you go and dig up your bone? He digs his bones. He buries them. What's Mr. Henry doing? Hey? He buries his bones and he goes back and gets them. It's funny, particularly when Elsa's here, our greyhound. She's here like half the time. And I live here half the time alone, half the time with my daughter and Elsa. And Henry's my... I know. Hang on. Oh my goodness, I didn't like how I was stuck in the middle then. He's gone. He's always brought it in. You brought in your... Did you bring in your bone? Do you think the horses are going to take it? I don't think so. I don't think they like it. Though when we were feeding them chicken, we feed them like chicken, fresh chicken, with the bones and everything, and they munch them up. Arthur was watching us, because he was from a distance, wasn't he? And he wanted some, didn't he? He saw us feeding you and Elsa, and he wanted some. Oh, you don't want me to take it? You think I'm going to take it? Let me show everybody how cute you are. You're a good boy. Can I have your bone? Come here. Good boy. Here. Good boy. Ugh, I don't wash my hands. I regularly, whenever I'm feeding him, I'll take, like, maybe chicken drumsticks and stuff. I'll actually give him a drumstick and then take it back out of his mouth. And I can put my hand in his mouth. Because once he had something in his mouth, I didn't know what it was. I put my hand all the way in and pulled it out. It was actually a bit of a bone. I didn't realise he had a bit of bone left, but I thought he'd eaten plastic. And I've just always made sure that I can take food off him. It looks a bit better like that. How bizarre. Do you think he looks better from one side to the other? Anyway, I want to do some training techniques with Henry. That's a whole other issue. And another YouTube video. I feel very safe with him. He has a mattress in my room that's fenced off, so because he's still a puppy, I don't want him getting into my things and chewing things. He sleeps in my cabin, and he's very good. If somebody comes up, he's not barking at the neighbours now. He's used to them because they weren't here when we moved in. And when people come up, he barks, and he just keeps barking at them and sits there or stands there until I come out. And then I tell him he's a good boy, and he stops. There's no way anyone would get anywhere near us. And, because when I was first here, my neighbours, I don't know, they're actually only less than a kilometre up the road, and the other neighbour's like over a kilometre down the road. And I thought, I'm not going to be here alone. So I got him, and he was very untrained, as is by his video of him chasing the horses, but he's improved a lot since I've had him. So it must be 6 months. He's really doing well. So he was 7 months and he was big, but I just didn't want to come here and stay alone. I felt very safe having him here. And he's a real people dog, and he's a dog that really wants a job. Like some dogs, like greyhounds, they don't want a job. They want to run around like crazy and then rest. They're very lazy. And other dogs, hello, darling. She's so beautiful. Some dogs need a job, and he's the sort of dog that needs a job. He's hiding his bone. I don't know if I feel like I'm betraying him, showing everyone on YouTube where his bone is. Cleo's just come over. She's right on top of me, next to me. We're going to cuddle. He's hiding his bone there. I'm telling the world where his bone is. Oh, poor Henry. Hey, Cleo. Just getting Cleo. Oh, he's brought it out. What are you doing? You don't know what to do with yourself. He eats those bones too, I might add. He eats them all. Anyway, he's a sort of a dog that he needs a job. So I'm teaching him what his job is and isn't. And although he can help me with the horses, really, the horses are just his friends, and you just tickled me. You're sniffing me. I've got dog bone on my hand there. I'm not going to scratch you with those fingers. Just give you pats. Hey, my girl. I'll go and feed you. Anyway, I've yabbed on enough. Okay. We'll see you. We'll see you all tomorrow. The dog is just holding his bone. He is running a risk, because there are animals that will kind of get the scent on that bone, like goannas, but they won't really want to eat it because there's no flesh on it. It's too big. I know. Look at it. You what are you doing? Am I not patting you? I'll give you a nail scratch. I mean a tail scratch. I can't even speak English. Okay. Oh, she's got something down the bottom. Trying not to scratch it, use the nails that just a couple of nails that are gobby with the bone. Okay. I'll see you all later. It's my good girl. I'm going to go and get that oil, and then I'm going to feed them. Okay, bye.